Yo, what's going on, guys? Man, my bad. Had something going on, but over here behind the scenes, man. How's everybody doing? Uh, no days off. November continues, man. I'm just chilling in the office right now, man. As you guys can see, we got the hoodie right here. $1 million mitts, man. $1 million mitts is almost ready to go. Almost ready to go, man. The course is stacked. I'm talking about really, really stacked, man, with a lot of stuff, man. Let me show you guys something real quick. Let me show you guys what I got going on behind the scenes real quick. Man, I mean, I'm really excited about this. Give me 1 second. We've been working on this, man, for some time now. Give me 1 second. Just want to show you guys something. Here we go. Hold on. And I'm about to talk to all of y'all in the chat, man. Answer whatever questions you guys want me to answer. I just want to show you something real quick. All right, so here we go. What's going on, guys? How's everybody doing, man? For the record, man, how's everybody doing? My man right here said, love the work, man. I appreciate it, man. New gym looks busy with all levels of fighters, man. Yes, sir. Duncan, what's going on, champ? So listen, man, let me show you something real quick. We got share the screen. And right here. Yep. So boom. You guys see the $1 million mitts. I just want to show you how stacked this is. Like, these are all the modules. Like, we got a lot going on. I mean, as you can see, it just keeps going and over. I haven't even organized everything yet. We still got some organization to do, a couple of little edits that I want to do. But I'm getting ready for early access, man. I mean, it's just a lot of videos, man. I'm going to be teaching you guys mitt work. I'm going to be teaching you guys mitt work, man. I mean, literally teaching you guys how to hold mitts at a level where you're going to be able to really utilize this and potentially make this a hustle or even a career. I mean, you got guys out here that are holding mitts and they're charging $150 an hour. And I'm going to teach you guys how to hold mitts at this level. I'm super excited about this because it's going to open up the minds of those out there who's always kind of flirted with the idea of coaching boxing. And you don't even have to be a fighter to learn how to hold mitts in this manner. So I'm really excited about this, man. I don't know if everybody in here already signed up and got on the waiting list, but this has been my main focus over the course of the last couple of, last couple of weeks, man. So if you guys aren't on the waiting list, make sure you get on the waiting list. I just put the link in there, $1 million mitts. You go ahead, you get on the waiting list because everybody in the waiting list is going to get first dibs at this. Is going to get this for a really, really good price. Also, right now, officially, my Black Friday sale is up for all my courses. So if you ever wanted to get a course from me right now, I got everything ridiculously marked down. The Master Boxing Bundle is the cheapest it's ever been. Okay, so you can go to the website right now, CoachAnthonyBoxing.com. If you guys were ever interested in getting any of my courses, I got a crazy sale going on there. All the individual courses are marked down if you only want to get one, or you could get all 16 of them, or you even can get the mini bundles. So my goal over the course of the next 2 weeks is to do live demonstrations and literally take something out of each and every single one of those courses. So teach a couple of things from each one of those courses on a live demo. And then, of course, so you guys can go out there and, go check out the courses. And hopefully you guys can use it either to coach your fighters, coach yourself, coach your kids, however you want to use the courses, man. I mean, I've been teaching now for over a decade. I've been selling courses now for I would say close to a decade. Actually, no, a decade now, because I think I let my first one go in 2015 and it's 2025. Damn, time flies. So yeah, man. Just a lot of good stuff going on right now. It's Black Friday month. So I want you guys to go ahead and take advantage of everything. Go to the website coachanthonyboxing.com and make sure you guys go to milliondollarmitts.com and get on that waiting list, because I'm telling you, you're not going to want to miss this mitt work course. This is going to definitely, I'm going to teach you everything that you need to know about mitts so you can be a top-notch mitt holder. And again, you're going to be able to make money when you learn this skill. I mean, you could charge. I mean, and boxing is literally one of the best ways to get in shape. You know what I mean? So think about it. You're going to put somebody through a good workout, or you can even develop fighters. I mean, maybe you're already a good trainer, but mitts has never been your forte. Maybe you're really good and you got a good eye. You know what I mean? You can use it for that. Maybe you're just a regular guy who just likes boxing and you've always thought about and flirted with the idea of coaching people or using it as a way to get clients to do some training, some good cardio, and some reactive drills. So I'm going to be teaching it all, man. I'm super excited about that. All right, let me see what we got in here. What's the best way to get better at a left hook? I'm tall and I like to work off the jab. One of my favorite combos is a 1-1-2-3, but I want my left hook to hit harder. I mean, 1-1-2-3. I mean, you just got to put your torso, your rotation, your knee, everything has to turn into that shot. You know what I mean? I'd have to see what you're doing wrong mechanically. If you're not getting enough power in that shot, I'd have to see it. But for the most part, man, it's just the rotation of the lower half and the upper half all in the same motion, turning your body, and a lot of it comes from your core. A lot of it comes from twist. I got your question up, but it comes from bang. You know what I mean? You got to bring all that into the shot. And you got to commit to that last shot. But, throwing the hook is the hardest punch in boxing to develop. So it's going to take some time. Yo, what's going on? Thank Father. What's going on? Salute to the GOAT. I appreciate you, bro, man. I'm just chilling in here right now, man. Again, like I was telling everybody, my Black Friday sale is officially up. I don't got a flyer that I'm going to promote on here right now. Usually I have a nice flyer, but it'll be up there. But it's up right now. I haven't even did an official announcement yet, but it's officially up. So if you guys ever wanted to grab any of my courses, man, we go over, like my man who just asked about the hook, we go over all the details of how to throw a hook correctly and build you from the ground up 1.0, 2.0, and then throughout all the courses, because we're constantly working on the skills. So, the hook, again, is the hardest punch to throw in boxing for a lot of people. You know what I mean? But it can definitely be learned. It can definitely be trained. My man once said lots of modules. Yeah, man. I put a lot. And you know what this was crazy is there's more. There's going to be added. I'm actually adding more. I'm going to be doing a private community, all types of stuff, man. $1 Million Mitts is going to be crazy. Coach, can you get the form fixed so it could take international telephone numbers? Only allows US at the moment. Okay, but temporarily, just I thank you for that. I'll see if I can get that fixed. But in the meantime, just put your email. The email will be good for now. I'll still be able to reach you through the email. But I appreciate you pointing that out. I have my team look into that. Pookie, man, blessings to you, Coach Anthony, man. I appreciate that, man. Blessings to you too. My bad. My brain was somewhere else. Blessings to you too. Hey, coach, I see a pattern of open class fighters and full round pros throwing the 1-2-3 and bombing away. What's a good counter for those patterns? It just depends, man. If somebody's throwing a 1-2-3, there's numerous things you could do. But you know what somebody told me one time, and I really like this. I'm gonna give you guys food for thought on this one. And this is why I'm glad you guys come to these lives, because I can give you some ideas, you know what I mean, that you could take with you, right? If somebody's throwing a combo, right? Now, this is best case scenario. This is best case scenario. Okay. And then we're going to go over worst case scenario, right? Best case scenario is you counter the first punch of the combination, right? So if I'm throwing a 1, 2, 3, if I throw the 1 and you counter the 1, you may prevent me from throwing the 2, 3. Because let's just say you throw the 1 and I just somehow I slip and throw my jab at the same time. So I'm going to throw a 1, 2, 3, but you slip and throw your jab. So when I throw the 1, you're actually off center. You throw the jab, and now my head's in the air as I threw the 1, as if I was going to throw the 2. The 3 is not going to be there because now my head's popped up in the air. Okay, so if somebody's throwing a 1, 2, 3 at me, and I stop the first shot, or I smack down the hand, throw the right hand over that shot. You see what I'm saying? Those are best case scenarios. Or if somebody throws the 1 and the 2, and let's just say now we're going to the second shot. Okay, let's just say somebody throws the 1 and the 2, and I block. When he goes to throw the 3, if I go catch, block, right hand counter, right? So it'd be like boom, 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 right? So it's catch, block, throw. I'm sure you guys seen that 1,000 times. Catch, block, throw. Or I'm in the shoulder roll, catch, shoulder roll, right hand. So if I'm throwing a 1, 2, and somebody shoulder rolls the 2, and when I go to 3, he's throwing his 2. As I throw the 3, he lands the 2. Because think about it. I'm gonna look at the camera. You're throwing a 1, 2, 3 at me. When you throw the 1, I block. You throw the 2, I block. I throw the 2. Now, as you're throwing the 3, which is coming around the side, the 2 is going to beat the 3 because it's a straight line. So that's countering the second shot. Okay. And then you got the option to counter the third shot, right? Somebody throws the jab. I block it. The cross, I block it. The hook, I block it. Then I shoot my cross. Or I catch the 1, the 2, the 3, and then I come back with a hook, and hopefully their hand is slightly down when they're hooking, and I can get the shot off. Or I catch the 1, the 2, the 3, and then I rip up the center with a left uppercut as they're throwing, as they're done with their hook. So if they go 1, 2, 3, and I block the 3, and I come up the center, they're looking for the hook around the side, but the shot comes up the middle. We go over all of this on how to set traps and counter punch. You see what I'm saying? Go to the website, CoachAnthonyBoxing.com. My Black Friday sale is active. You can get everything on my website cheaper than I've ever given it ever. I haven't even did a full announcement. Usually when I do a real announcement, I got the flyers and everything popping up on the screen. I'm just telling you guys this because it's Friday night and I kind of launched it early. So if you guys want to go ahead and check out the course, we go over this stuff, these same exact questions you're asking. Hopefully that was helpful. Let me know if that was helpful in the chat, guys. If that was a helpful little rendition, even though I'm sitting down and I don't have a demonstrating partner, let me know if you envisioned what I just said. What's the best thing to look at for regard to an opponent as a beginner? I mean, for me, man, I've talked about this many times. I might look in your eyes. I might look at your chest. I might look at your stomach, right? So as I'm looking in these different spots, I'm trying to throw you off. But truthfully, I'm using my peripheral vision. I'm looking at everything. I'm looking at the right hand, the left hand. I'm looking in your eyes. I'm looking at your chest. I'm looking at your shoulders. I'm kind of looking at everything. I heard a trainer say this years ago. He said, when you get into a car, you're not just looking at the car in front of you. You're looking at the car here. You're looking at the car here. You're looking in the rearview mirror. You're looking over your shoulder when you got to switch the lane. So your eyes got a job to do. So I can't just be fixated in being in one particular spot. However, what I will do with my eyes is throw you off. So I may look at your chest or look at your eyes to make you think I'm going to throw there, but then I throw to a different spot. So maybe I look at your stomach, throw to your head. Or maybe I look at your stomach, throw to your stomach. Then I look at your stomach, and then I throw to your head. You see what I'm trying to say? It's one of those things where I use the eye as a feint more so than a particular staring at a particular thing. So take the jab away, counter to 2 or 3. Yeah, I mean that is one way to neutralize. I basically was giving you one option, which is counter their shots before they get started. But if you can't counter the first shot, you counter the second. You can't counter the second, you counter the third. Or at worst case scenario, you defend all three. There's an old saying that says a good offense can't be countered, it can only be defended. So if somebody's really throwing a really good 1, 2, 3 at you, then chances are you probably just have to defend it. You know, boom, 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 and then maybe you shoot at the end, or boom, 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 and then drop, and then turn and get back to the center, and then get back to utilizing the jab. There's a lot of different things you could do, but for the most part, you know, you just want to make sure you're defending those punches. But if you have an option to counter any of them, then you take the opportunity. How much training is needed for your first amateur fight? I mean, that's to the discretion of your coach, and also on your personal development. You know what I'm saying? Give me 1 second, champ. Give me 1 second. Put this in Instagram too, because I forgot that I didn't promote this tonight. I really didn't promote this tonight, guys. So you guys are just getting on here with me or whatever. The truth is, I didn't even promote this. So let me go ahead and just shoot a quick thing. But I'm gonna answer your question right now. I got you, champ. Don't go nowhere. Instagram, I'm answering your questions as you can see right here on the chat. So get in here, come chop it up with me. Let's go. All right. All right. So let me answer your question. How much training? That's at the discretion of your your trainer, to be honest, and your personal development, because every single fighter is at a different level. Every single fighter is at a different level. So for for you to have an actual time frame, that's hard to say. But what I will say is, if you're defending yourself against guys with competition experience, you're ready to go. And if you can complete the rounds necessary, ready to go. So let's just say you're fighting 3 2-minute rounds. If your coach got you sparring 4 to 6 2-minute rounds with guys who got 1 to 2 fights, and you're being competitive, you don't got to be dominating, but you got to be competitive. In my opinion, you're ready to go. You know what I'm saying? Give me 1 second. I got you guys though, man. My bad. I didn't want to miss you guys today, so we about to cook. We about to cook right now. All right. Let's keep going. Let's keep this flowing. But yeah, man, as long as you're prepared. So again, the goal is, do not you're only gonna know once you went through the journey of training and sparring and your coach's discretion. There's no actual time frame. Nobody's gonna tell you I can get you ready in 6 weeks or 8 weeks, because you might not be coordinated. You might be out of shape completely. You know what I mean? It all depends. Fighting a shorter, aggressive fighter. What do you think? Fighting a shorter, aggressive fighter, do you think footwork is more important so you can use your angles, or being a good counter puncher is better? I think that when you're fighting an aggressive fighter, staying calm is probably the best thing that you could do. Remaining calm, because when somebody go ahead and they pour that pressure on you and they're just letting their hands go, it's real easy to just be like, yo, this dude's throwing at me crazy. So if you could just remain calm, keep your defense tight, catch those shots on your shoulder, on your gloves, on your elbows, step in, tie him up or smother and get close with him, and be able to work on the inside when he's trying to bully you around, turn him, get back to the center, control with your jab. There's different options you have, but the main one is going to be staying calm. Because if you just go out there using a lot of footwork and trying to use all these angles, what ends up happening is you tire yourself out. So if you could remain calm in those situations when somebody's putting the pressure on you, then you may not feel like you need to retreat, even if they're being aggressive. Just because somebody's being aggressive doesn't mean that you have to retreat. Let's just keep that into consideration. If I'm boxing somebody right now and somebody decides I'm going to be a pressure fighter on Coach Ant, that doesn't necessarily mean I have to cooperate with that. You can be aggressive if you want to, but nobody said I'm going back up. And nobody said that I can't control myself on the inside and fight with you on the inside. So that's the mentality. The mentality isn't he's aggressive, so I'm not aggressive. He's a counterpuncher, so that means I have to, like, it's just, it all depends on your natural format, what you can handle, what kind of training you got, what kind of shape you're in, your mentality, and your experience level to stay calm in those situations. Now, if you run into a guy like a Maidana and you're at a level where you're a professional fighter like these, or Isaac Cruz, I should say, since he's a little bit more relevant today, those guys are really good aggressive fighters. Those are nightmares. Those are freaking nightmares. Those aren't guys that you're going to be excited to fight. But if you're a top class pro, then you already have the experience under your belt to stay calm in those situations. And guys like Maidana and Isaac Cruz have lost fights to fighters who remained calm, controlled their pace, and was able to just do the stuff necessary in those high stressful situations. And that comes down to experience. Like, you're not just going to go out there and fight an aggressive fighter with zero experience and do great. You have to have gone through this a couple of times in your life and be like, okay, I can handle this now. You see what I'm saying? Coach, Floyd Mayweather used to bend the waist and pivot out when he was on the ropes. Would that still work if the other fighter was the opposite stance? Yeah, it works if the fighter is throwing a straight left hand. So I have a course called How to Box the Opposite Stance. Guys, it's Black Friday sale starts right now. Go get the course, How to Box the Opposite Stance. If somebody's throwing a straight left hand at me from the southpaw stance, I can bend the waist because it's like I'm slipping a jab. But the only difference is I'm slipping the straight left hand. So now I drop and I pivot right and I escape. But we seen Erickson Lubin do that also against Charlo. Not Charlo. Erickson Lubin do that against, was it Charlo? Yeah, Erickson Lubin do that against Charlo, where he dropped into an uppercut. So when you drop, you have to be very careful where his hand is, because if you think somebody's going to throw a straight left hand, but then they come underneath with an uppercut, you can drop into the uppercut. But it's a risk reward in boxing. So when people learn techniques, right, people think, oh, well, I learned how to bend the waist. So now anybody who throws a shot at me, I'll automatically get away when I bend the waist. That's not necessarily true. That's like saying, if I slip a jab, I'm always going to slip a jab. What if I slip and I don't slip on time? Or what if I slip a jab and then somebody follows up with a straight right hand right behind it, and when I slip the jab, I come to the center and get hit with the right hand? Or I slip with the jab to throw my right hand, and as I'm throwing mine, he's actually throwing a jab cross. So now when I throw mine, bang, I walk into the cross. So now somebody might say to me, Coach Anthony, you taught me to slip a jab and come back with a right hand. Now I just got fucking knocked out because he threw a 1-2. Well, this is where anticipation has to come into play. You can't just do shit. You have to have timing. You have to do shit correctly. So again, you may bend the waist, but you may bend the waist into a shot if you don't bend the waist with the proper precautions of being prepared to catch a shot on that glove if you see that shot last minute come in. Like, for instance, this right hand has multiple jobs. right? If somebody throws a jab at me, I can catch it. Somebody throws a hook at me, I can catch it. If somebody throws a right hand at me, technically, I can catch it. If I want to throw the right hand, I got right hands, uppercuts, and hooks I could throw with that hand. I got overhands I could throw. This hand got a lot of jobs. So if somebody's throwing something on this side, well, guess what? This side is open, right? So I got to be ready to go boop, boop, right? If I catch a jab, somebody may throw a jab, hook off the jab. I got to bring that hand back. I mean, when I throw that right hand, I got to bring that hand back. If I don't roll out, right, I got to throw that right hand. If I throw that right hand, somebody comes with a hook, I got to bring it back. If I throw the jab, same idea. Bang, I got to bring it back. So if I throw the jab in for, I just bring it back here. My good friend, Fast Eddie Chambers, y'all all know Fast Eddie. He got knocked out by Klitschko, and if you go watch the video, his hand was up. The freaking hook landed in the front of the chin. So Klitschko throws a hook. Eddie goes to block the hook. The freaking hook came out straight, like one of those weird hooks, and the shit landed on the front of his chin and knocked him out. So, again, you learn a move, doesn't mean it's foolproof. And if you don't do everything right and anticipate things correctly, things can happen. So always keep that in mind that this is nothing in boxing is like 100% foolproof. If it was, nobody would get knocked out. But mistakes happen and technical things happen and anticipation gone wrong happens. And this is where this is the game. Like I tell people all the time, like boxing is difficult and easy all at the same time because, there's only so many things you could do in boxing. But at the same time, it's the person you're boxing that makes things a challenge. You feel me? I'm feeling good, my guy. I'm feeling really good, really excited about $1 Million Mitts. I mean, as I showed my people earlier, and there's more people in the chat now, like, just look at all these modules, man. Like, we got a lot going on. Look at all these modules, man. Like, it's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. And we got more. I'm putting more. We got a lot. We got a lot going on. We got a lot going on. We got a lot going on. Like, we got a lot going on. Look. I mean, I'm teaching guys a lot of stuff. I'm super excited. If you guys aren't on the waiting list for $1 Million Mitts, I'm telling you right now, you're going to really regret it because I'm going to be giving out a crazy deal for my people who are first in line. This is going to teach you guys how to hold mitts at a very high level. I don't know what you guys know about my mitt work, but if you go to my Instagram, you'll just go through it. Just go through it. And you'll see what I've done in boxing. You'll see the quality of work that we put out. I definitely feel like I'm the guy who could definitely talk about this. I should have done this course 5, 6, 7 years ago. A lot of people watch me on Instagram and stole my shit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna be giving out new stuff. I'm gonna be giving out all types of stuff that is gonna help level you guys up in that area. All right, let's see what we got here. A lot of questions. I'm just trying to answer some of these. G Money, what up? How much sparring per week is enough for spar? How much sparring per week is enough to prepare for an amateur? I say two times is enough. 2 to 3 times. 2 times is enough though. Three, when we got an actual date. If we can get three, we can get three. But I think Tuesdays and Thursdays for me has worked fine. And my guys have all been winning, 2 days a week, man. You don't need to be getting punched in the head over and over and over and over again. You see what I'm saying? So I think 2 times, 2 good quality spars is great. I'm an amateur boxer. I just turned 34. How long can I compete in an amateur? What's the cutoff age? I want to continue competing, having fun. No interest on going pro. Too much risk. Yeah, you got till 40 years old. 40 years old, and that's when master starts. And then you can actually continue as a master boxer. So technically, you can box amateur for till freaking you're a senior citizen, but you won't be in the USA competitions that would have guys that are trying to qualify for stuff. You know what I mean? Like some of these major tournaments, but you can compete as a masters fighter with other guys 40 years old and older. So it's still a lane for you, man. You can go as long as you want to go, as long as you take care of your body. If you're not a big puncher, do you think accuracy can beat power? Meaning, instead of having one punch, you have to land 3 or 4 punches. Yeah, I mean, yeah, man. I mean, come on, look at Paulie Malignaggi. I mean, Paulie Malignaggi had a whole career, and how many knockouts did he have? Like 12 or something like that. So yeah, without a doubt, you could do it. It's just your defense got to be on point. Your footwork got to be on point. You know what I'm saying? Like your speed has to be up to par. You don't got to be the fastest. You don't got to be the strongest in boxing, but you do have to be a good boxer. You do got to understand boxing, and anything is possible without a doubt. Not everybody has big power. Not everybody's lightning fast. Not everybody could fight behind the shoulder like Mayweather. Not everybody can be aggressive. You know what I mean? Everybody has their own attributes. You just have to know what they are. You know what I mean? Is 1 month of training enough to establish a legit foundation for someone who's in shape and ready to train? I don't know what you mean by legit foundation. What do you exactly mean when you say that? Are you saying is 1 month of boxing training enough to be a solid boxer? Is that what you're asking? Like, be a little more specific so I can answer you correctly. If this is being helpful for you guys, man, like the live. My bad. Share this with somebody. You know what I mean? If this is being helpful, let me know in the chat if I'm being helpful, guys. Like, let me know. Be like, yo, Coach Ant, you're being helpful. Give me a thumbs up, something, just so I know that I'm providing value. The whole goal of this No Days Off November is to go live, and every single time that you guys take your time to hang out with me is worth your time, just like it's worth my time. It's worth my time because this is how I give back, and I enjoy to teach and I enjoy to give game. But I want to make sure that you guys are getting what you guys came here for as well, right? So just let me know in the chat. You feel me? Because my goal is to provide value in everything I do. Whether it's from my YouTube videos, my courses that I sell, or even just these live streams where we just hang out. You know what I mean? It's Friday night, and y'all chilling with me, man. So I appreciate it. What would you say is your most memorable, good or bad moment as a coach? I mean, without a doubt, the Raymond Ford victory when we won the world title a couple of years ago. I mean, think about it. We got Fight of the Year, and it was a come from behind knockout victory, which I was very vocal in the corner to the point where I got praise from Hall of Fame fighters. I mean, I literally got a compilation of videos of different fighters, and and that whole experience, and I did it. You know what I'm saying? I did it, and as a coach, uh, that was without a doubt. A lot of coaches never get an opportunity to be in a corner like that and to be able to do that kind of that's just that whole experience, man. Like everything worked like a charm. So yeah, that's without a doubt my greatest moment as a coach, because it was just on such a big stage and we won a world title from it. You feel me? But I got great experiences in this game on all levels. I remember one of my favorite moments was when Hank Lundy brought me to help him. It was my first time being on HBO. I mean, I was working with Hank Lundy. We had an opportunity to fight. I mean, I was a Hank Lundy for multiple fights, like 5 or 6 fights, but we fought Crawford. We fought Terrence Crawford, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, we didn't win, but we fought Terrence Crawford in Madison Square Garden. major moment. I had Tevin Farmer. We won a world title, and we defended it 5 times, and I got a chance to do that. I got a chance to travel the world with King Mo. We went to Japan. I've been to the UK. I've been to Ireland. You know what I mean? With Tevin, we went to Dubai. So boxing has given me so many great moments, truthfully, that can compete. But there's nothing like winning a world title and being a major reason that the title got won. You feel me? But thank you for that question, bro. I appreciate it. That was a good one. Put me in a good mood. Pookie, man, my guy, what's going on, bro? Yes, coach, you're definitely helping me. I'm always trying to improve. I'm glad that I'm able to help. Who do you think would have won out of 154 Felix Trinidad or 154 Crawford? Man, I mean, we're gonna have to say Crawford, man. Crawford is strong, tough, rugged, could switch. Even though Trinidad's the reason I put on a pair of boxing gloves, you know what I mean? Shout out to all mi gente, all my Puerto Ricans out there. For those who don't know, definitely I'm Puerto Rican, and I'm Puerto Rican half Dominican, but I was raised Puerto Rican. So watching Trinidad growing up was like, one of the great moments because, he was a Rican, a proud Puerto Rican. And to the point where he didn't even want to learn English, right? He would do all his interviews in Spanish, and it was just like there was just something like authentic about Tito, man. And he came with that, you know what I mean? But when I really sit back and analyze his boxing skills now as an educated teacher of the sport, I just think that he wouldn't have been able to deal with Crawford. You know what I mean? I think that he had a good left hook, but his footwork wasn't the best. He got hit quite a bit. And I've seen him get dropped by several guys that were nowhere near the level of Crawford. So I'm going with Crawford. And it hurts to say that, but I got to keep it 100. You know what I mean? My man Pookie in the building, man. I appreciate you, bro. You work with MMA fighters like King Mo. What alterations to the training, such as defensive techniques, would you make for MMA, such as kicks, small? You know what, man? I work with King Mo, but Mo didn't want to alter anything when he did his boxing. So he wanted to just box. And he said he would do his alterations on his own because of all the experience he had. But he didn't want to change anything. But also, I didn't try to change him. So, for instance, whenever I would work with Mo, like Mo was naturally a little bit more square, and certain things that he did was just like naturally not like a pure boxer where I would maybe blade you a little bit and stuff like that. So, I just worked with Mo, like whatever he brought to the table, I just worked with it and just tried my best to keep him as sharp as possible and get him as sharp as possible and teach him whatever I could teach him. But for the most part, Mo just like the boxing for, just getting better at boxing. Like he tried his best to just get better at boxing. And fun fact about Mo, man, he's a huge boxing fan, historian. Like he's really likes boxing, bro. Mo loves boxing. Big shout out to King Mo, man. I haven't spoke to him in a long time, but that's my brother. There's no love lost there with him, man. I mean, matter of fact, probably got to give him a call. It's pegado, bro. It's pegado, man. I mean, come on, man. Navarrete, yeah, I watched Navarrete and Oscar. What, they're fighting each other? Love your defensive drills. You really explain things in depth and teach different aspects of it. Much appreciated, man. I appreciate the love, bro. We appreciate your expertise in these YouTube streams, man. I appreciate you guys, bro. The first mitt work that I ever seen with Coach Chant and Derek to the Bank Webster. I've been hooked. Damn, you've been showing love for a minute. That's a super throwback. Yeah, man. Derek Webster, man. Shout out to Derek Webster, man. Me and him, we was cooking at my old gym like a decade ago. And yeah, it was a lot of fun, man. It's definitely a lot of fun for sure. It's crazy, man. Like how this game goes, bro. Like I've worked with so many fighters. I've done so many things in boxing, and it's just like it's always like the next era is always the next thing, you know. And then I go back and look at the journey, and I'm like, damn, you know what I mean? Coach, do you have any new courses out other than Million Dollar Mitts? No, Million Dollar Mitts is the main focus right now. But do you have all my courses? See, that's what I gotta ask you. Because a lot of people will ask me, like, Coach, what's your next course? Then I'm like, well, which course of mine do you currently have? And they're like, I got the Philly show. I'm like, hold on, bro. I got 16 courses, right? I got 16 courses. So it's a lot of information that you might not have gotten from me yet. So I'm just asking, do you have all my courses? But eventually I will continue to make more stuff. I really took a hiatus, man. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know what happened. I don't know if I got burnt out, but I slowed down a lot on YouTube content. I slowed down on making courses and stuff like that, which is crazy because my courses been doing great. You know what I mean? People have been buying them. I've had over 5,000 students come through my course curriculum. So you would expect me to just keep going, right? But it's like, I don't know. I have no idea what happened. I have no idea what happened. I kind of just was like, maybe because I had I have a 2-year-old daughter now. I got a gym now. You know what I mean? So it's like a lot going on. I got, a whole bunch of members and fighters that I work with. So, getting pulled in different directions kind of took me away from making content. No excuse. I'm coming back. That's why we starting off with No Days Off November, and we're coming back with Million Dollar Mitts. Because a lot of people don't know, man, like I'm an entrepreneur. I'm not just a boxing coach. I'm an entrepreneur. I've been an entrepreneur since my 20s. Okay, so the way I look at things now, there's a lot of people out there who love boxing but don't want to be professional fighters. So why not learn how to hold mitts and start charging people for your services? Why not make some money? You see what I'm saying? So that's how I'm looking at things. I'm trying to like develop it to a point where people can have little mini careers out of this or some good side hustles, but I don't want people out there doing it and not being good at it. Like I tell people all the time, would you go to a bad barber? You want to go to a barber, you want to go to a barber who knows how to get a good fade, a good haircut, a good lineup. Well, it's the same thing with like a boxing coach. You want to go to somebody who, if you're only doing this for fitness, well, at least the person can hold mitts really good and put you through a really good workout. So, that's my idea on it. Hopefully it works. What do I got to lose? But that's what we're doing. What do you think about the shoulder T formation against a taller fighter? Are you talking about cross arm? What do you mean by the T formation? Is it this? I'm not sure. I don't know if I ever heard of the shoulder T formation. What's your views on Eubank versus Ben? What time is that fight tomorrow? Is that going to be during the day? I'm not sure if that fight's going to be during the day, but I don't know what my views are, bro. I'm gonna be honest, man. Not really that into that fight. Not because I don't like those guys. I just I haven't really been paying attention to them. I know they fought already. Um, I really have no answer for you. I have to watch it myself. So what time is it? So maybe I'll watch it. Maybe I'll do a live stream right after that fight. Is it early tomorrow? Because I know usually when they're in the UK, it's like a different time. But my goal, guys, is to do live demonstrations, man, coming up. Probably starting on Sunday or something. So make sure you guys have the bell notifications. Make sure you guys have my phone number uh on here. I know you guys, a lot of you guys have my number, so you guys can go ahead and get the alerts when I go live. 215-709-5437. Shoot me a text. Join my text. This is obviously my text where I send out mass messages, but you can ask me questions too. People talk to me all the time on the chat. I try my best to answer everybody, man, but I get a lot of different text messages. So like for instance, I'll show you right now, like people ask me questions, like this is my text right here. Like look at this, like I'm getting a lot of messages, right? So you guys go ahead and shoot me a text. I try my best to answer them. You feel me? But anyway, you'll at least know when I go live. So if I don't answer the text, then you can ask me the question in real time. You know what I mean? So grab my phone number, 215-709-5437. Okay, so it's at 10 p.m. Okay, so that means I'll be on late tomorrow night talking about it. Coach, I seen you make videos during COVID and you were offering online Zoom and training sessions. Do you still do that now? I want to train with you, Coach, but I'm not in New Jersey. I do coaching calls. You can go ahead and get a coaching call on my website, coachanthonyboxing.com. So we can do a coaching call, and on the call, we'll talk for an hour and we can go over everything that you need to go over in an hour. And you will leave with enough information for you to go ahead and do your own thing. So, and of course, if you wanted to continue to do calls with me, you can. It can get pricey, right? But I definitely think like having one strong sit down consultation call with me will definitely set you in the right direction. You feel me? Because I'm not going to bullshit you. I'm going to tell you the truth. So if that's something you're interested in, hold on, let me see if I can grab that for you real quick. Make this as easy as I can for you. I don't even know. Yeah, click that link right there, champ. Yeah, for sure, for sure. 100%. Hey, what's going on, Crayons? How are you, champ? You good? Everybody say what's up to Crayons. What's going on, champ? Don't spam the chat. Don't spam the chat, Crayons. I'm letting you slide, but don't spam it. Don't go too crazy. Don't go too crazy, bro. All I gotta do is press a button, boop, and you gone. You heard? So just chill. Is cross parrying legit or too risky? I mean, everything's risky. You know what I mean? Everything is risky. Um, it depends on what kind of training you have with it, you know? But listen, guys, take my number 709-5437. That is my time for today. cutting it at an hour. I want to say thank you to everybody who came to the live stream, man. I'm hopefully that I'm providing you as much value as I can. I'm gonna have some cool stuff for the second half of November. A lot more live demonstrations, an official launch for $1 Million Mitts, an official launch for the Black Friday sale. Even though you guys who was on this live, you guys actually can get the Black Friday sale right now. But yeah, that's it, man. And I want to say thank you for everybody who came in today. I appreciate you guys, man. Have a good one.